Hello everybody, my name is Devin with HDpiano.com, and in today's lesson we're going to be taking it back to 2011 and learning one of the most popular songs from that year. This is Somebody That I Used to Know by Gotye featuring Kimbra. It's one of those songs where you either love it or you hate it, but hopefully if you're here learning it, you'll love it. So let's check it out. It sounds like this. 3, 4. Alright, so I'm going to stop there, but we are going to get all the way up until the first chorus in this video. And the reason we're able to cover so much material is because the left hand is so repetitive. It's a one-measure loop, so we'll be focusing a lot on the right hand once we get that left hand nice and solid. Now, this arrangement is a very literal interpretation of the record, and we're going to get through the entire piece over at HDpiano.com, but I'm also going to throw in a video called Accompaniment / Expansion Pack. We're just going to talk about ways that we can take these chords and make them a little bit more pianistic and really explore the full range of the keyboard, and I'll throw a bunch of new ideas your way in case you want to change things up. So, hope to see you there at HDpiano.com after this if you're not there already. Before we dive in, I got a question for you guys. I remember when this song came out, I had never heard of Gotye and I had never heard of Kimbra, but I think the artist that has really stuck with me is Kimbra. I've been following her career ever since. I think I found her song Settle Down back then, and now she's put out 2 fantastic albums, maybe more since, that I just love, and I've seen her live, and she's amazing, and I'm just curious, how many of you guys are aware or were aware or are just now being made aware of Kimbra? Comment below and give her some love because she's awesome. So, we are in the key of D minor. Alright, so we'll talk about the scale for the melody in just a bit, but the left hand is really just working with 2 chords, D minor and C major. Middle C is here, so we're pretty high up the keyboard compared to most other tutorials. D, F, A, C, E, G. Now we're going to play a C with our thumb on that C chord. And so what we have is this pattern with this simple triad here, and then we open it up to this big C chord. So this will take a little coordination and practice, and I think you should just set a metronome nice and slow, pause this video, and loop it. Basically, we're going bottom, then top 2, back to the bottom. All right, so 1, 2, and. That's the rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. All right, so we play the bass, we play the chord notes, and then we play the bass again. All right, so that's a bit slower. Slow it down even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this song requires no pedal. I mean, there might be a few moments, but for the most part, it's very dry, very bouncy. We're kind of emulating like a plucked guitar and a xylophone. By the way, xylophone, right? Can you name any other song that has been so popular that so prominently features a xylophone? What an unusual instrument to play the hook. Anyways. Alright, so if you haven't paused this video and practiced this, then do so now, and what I would recommend is the metronome and just talking. Just say, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm just working on this song. It's called Somebody That I Used to Know by Gotye featuring Kimbra. And if you can talk freely while keeping the tempo steady, as you can see it's kind of tripping me up a little bit, then you'll be good. But I really want you guys to stop and practice that because we want our left hand to be on autopilot so that we can focus on the right. All right, we've got the left hand. Great. Moving on. So we see this little hook from the xylophone in the intro. Kind of makes me think of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And we have C, C, G, G, A, B flat, C, A, G. So real quick, D minor is the relative minor of F major. So the F major scale features those 7 notes, all white notes except for B flat. And if we start that scale on D, we get D natural minor. And I believe the entirety of the melody is derived from that scale. So you won't be seeing any of these notes, any of these notes. You won't be seeing this, right? We're seeing just these 7 notes. All right, so get those notes nice and comfortable in your right hand, and that way you won't be guessing when you're putting together this melody. So let's look at the first 8 bars of the intro. Right, kind of like a Twinkle Twinkle Star reference. All right, so we start with C, C, G, G, and now walking up, down to A, down to G, and then just descending. F, F, E, E, D, D, C. We repeat the first 2 measures. Now just D, D, E, D, D, 3, and 4. Quick walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, and 4. 3, 3, and 4, right? Very quick. And if you can't activate each individual note, then you can just kind of roll, right? It sounds a little messier, but it gets the idea across. And I think on the xylophone, it might just be a ring, a gliss. All right? So I accidentally played an F sharp. Ignore that. Anyways, that's our intro. Now let's try it in rhythm, but just with half notes in the left hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, so maybe a better thing to do with the left is to play the actual shape. So let's add that C to the C chord. All right, so that would be the first thing you're going to want to practice anywhere in this song. Simplify the left hand. Make sure you can confidently play that right hand melody over the left hand with a simple version, and then slow it down again, and bring back that main riff. All right, that's the intro, and now we're into the verse. So we know the left hand continues. Just for reference, I'm going to keep it playing half notes with these shapes, but just focus on the right hand for now. We're coming down here to this territory above middle C, and we go 1, A, G, 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 C, G, F, E, E, D. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, rest, and 3, and rest, and 1, D, A, G, 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 C, A, G, F, A. All right. So that's all we got through in the intro, but I'm going to carry on. And basically my approach here is going to be to set you guys up to be a little bit self-reliant. I don't want to spoon feed you every note. There are a lot of notes in this piece, but they all come from that major scale or minor scale. So my goal here is I just want to play it really slow and have you guys focus on the right hand. I'm going to count along so that you know exactly where each note falls. But then I just want you guys to rewind and practice again and loop it and do whatever you got to do, all right? And I think you'll learn something along the way about, healthy, effective practice as well. So carrying on the second half of that first verse before the interlude, we have D, A, G, 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 C, A, G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're at the interlude. All right, so we'll go ahead and recap that with the left hand playing nice and slow. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and interlude starting A, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. All right, So you can totally play along with my version here and start with the simple left hand. I just want to remind you guys how to practice this effectively if that feels a little too challenging at the moment. Okay, so start with the simple left hand, get that melody happening right in the pocket, playing along with me, and then go off on your own and add the rhythm into your left hand. Moving on to the second verse, we've got 16 more bars of music, and again, drawing from this more or less the same range, we're going down to a C, and it looks like we're going up to a C, so those are our 7 notes that we're working with. All right, here we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and boom, we're up to the first chorus. Great. So I've played through the entire melody all the way up to the first chorus. That's a lot of music. And like I said, this is all on you guys to practice it effectively. Tune out my left hand to start. It's just there as like a nice steady reference. And just play along with my right hand. Right? We're just working in this simple range with those simple notes. And then slowly build up that left hand until you're confident to incorporate that entire main riff. And remember, you got to be able to talk while you do it. This is all about that steady tempo, that driving, just kind of like plucky guitar thing. So I hope I've set you guys up for success in this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you over at part 2, where we're going to learn the chorus up until the final chorus, and then part 3, where we'll cover the rest. My name is Devin with HDpiano.com. Please like and subscribe while you're here, and follow us across social media so you know about what's coming next. We'll see you soon.